If you're like the other 80% of the photographers, you're probably using Lightroom and Photoshop in order to edit your images. But what if I told you that you can even make passive income from these two programs? And that by doing nothing else than selling your own presets. In this video, we'll go over how to create, export, and sell your presets, and that in your very own and free store. So the principle of making money with selling presets is quite simple. In Lightroom, you create a preset based on your editing settings that you used for a particular kind of photo. You then give this edit a name and then add it to your list of presets. You can then export it as a .xmp file, which we will get into. And then once the file is saved on your computer, you're going to go on Etsy.com, create your very own listing in your very own store, which is going to be free, and start selling. And all that is left to do is promote your listing on Etsy itself or with another technique, which is going to be free. So make sure to stick around for that as well. Step 1, how to create Lightroom presets and save them under the right file name. First of all, you will need an image to edit within Lightroom. Let's say you want to create a darker preset pack for like winter and foggy edits. And try and stay more general with your edit, as some photos do take more editing than others. And so by kind of like overusing a certain type of setting, you might make the preset not usable in general and just for a specific type of photo. Go for more like a look rather than an edit. Go into the edit tab and hit presets at the very top. Now go select the 3 dots and hit create new preset. Then you can give it an appropriate name. Try to stay creative with that. As it gets more intriguing, the better the name is and the more creative. Once you have the preset saved in your list, right click on it and hit export. The preset will export in a .xmp file. And if it isn't, make sure to fix that because you need it to be in an .xmp file. The next thing you're going to be wanting to do is export the before and the after photo of the preset. The one with the original look and then with the photo edited, which is going to be the preset. So then just split it in half. If you know how to do it in Photoshop, it's going to be very easy. Otherwise, there are dozens of apps that will let you do that. So I'll link one down in the description. But one that you should go for is Photo Compare, like before and after Photo Compare, whatever the name is. I'll pop it up on screen here. You can just screen record you sliding around. Or the reason you want to do that is if people don't know what your preset's going to look like, they're not going to be interested in buying the product, because at the end of the day, if I want to buy a product, I kind of want to know what value it adds to my skills so that people basically know what kind of preset they're buying. But I think this goes without saying. Okay, let's break down what we already did. First of all, we have created an edit and therefore a preset and saved it in our folder. We've also exported this preset into our downloads folder or wherever you store it on your computer. That doesn't matter at all. And third, we have created a before and after image such as this one. So something I always like to do when I create these images, I always like to add the name of the preset in a rectangle down in the lower third, just so people know what preset it is and not get confused on whatever preset you've used on that photo. And it also just looks way more professional. So now you're all set to create your own store. This is also going to be very straightforward, and we're going to do this on Etsy.com. If you want me to do a tutorial on Etsy and like what it really is and what it does and how you can profit from it and make good money, then make sure to drop a comment or wherever you want. You can also DM me on Instagram at Nicholas Jurich, if that is what you pronounce my name in English. Step number 4, creating a store on Etsy.com. So now that you did all that, it's time to sell these presets, or at least get them out there that people are able to acquire them. You can kind of look at it like an online marketplace where people can sell and buy homemade products, either physical or digital, whatever you're selling. For example, physical is if you would make homemade friendship, like, bracelets and sell them on there. And digital is something like a preset or any sort of files, maybe like pre-made designs for your CV, letter of application, whatever. But for now, I'll just explain the digital marketplace, as this is the only aspect of it that really matters for selling presets. So the way this works is once the buyer makes the purchase, they will get sent an email with the files being able to download. Sometimes you just get instant access on the next page, so it might vary from where you live in the world, but that doesn't matter. All you need to know is once the purchase is made, you will get access to the files and you're going to be able to download them. In that scenario, he will be able to download the .xmp files and add it to his downloads folder on his Mac or PC, laptop, whatever he uses to make the purchase. Here, make sure to only buy it with a laptop or PC a desktop, whatever, just not a phone or an iPad, since you do need that in order for the files to be able to be imported into Lightroom. Once he's in Lightroom, you just hit presets and import those presets and just select the XMP files, and he will be good to go and be able to just use the presets as of that moment. So some people also sell their files from Lightroom Mobile, which are going to be DNG files, and these are a little bit different to be imported, but if you don't know how to do it, right there is a link. If you want to check it out, it's a video I made on a tutorial on how to import these DNG file presets, just in case you're interested in that. Getting back to the marketplace, it's pretty much straightforward. So once the purchase is made, you will get access to the files. That's all that there's to it. And also let me know if you want me to show you how to create a store on Etsy, so maybe just drop that in the comments as well if you want, or if you're getting stuck at creating a store, adding a listing, whatever. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but you can get confused a lot of times, so I would be happy to help out. Just make sure to tell me in the comments or Instagram or somewhere. So far you have created a preset, exported it, created the before and after images, and you've also created your own store on Etsy.com. And you've also added a listing with the presets on there, which is gonna look something like this. So in the screen recording, you can kind of see the way my store looks. You can see all the preset packs. I currently only have 2, but there will be more and more in the future. I'm just getting started and I kind of need to sort everything out. But once I've got everything sorted out, I will start adding more presets to that list. Because I said that the store was free, the store itself is free, but if you add a listing, you're gonna have to pay 20 cents for the listing to be up, and that every 3 months. So every 3 months your listing expires, and then you have to add a new listing with the same product. But it's just one click of a button, so it's nothing too bad. I'm just saying it costs 20 cents. So it is really cheap and it's nothing you should worry about. But now you got your listing up as well, and now it's time to promote these presets. So step 5, or was it 6? No, I think it was 5, promoting your presets. So there are 2 simple ways to do it. The first is going to be directly through Etsy, because it has some sort of promotion feature where you can pay money for the platform to promote your product on the top of the list once someone searches the kind of like niche of what you are selling in. Now keep in mind that this will cost you. It might not stand out that much, so it's not really recommended by me, but I wouldn't do it, because I have a better way, which is going to be the second way, so stick around for that. And this one's going to be completely free, so we're going to get to that in a second. But at least for starting out, before you make your initial sales, I would not recommend using this promotion feature on Etsy. I mean, once you get the ball rolling, you can add more and more promotion, because that's also going to cost you more, so that's just something to think about. But for now, just stick with number 2, which is going to be the free way. Number 2, promoting your presets on social media. So now I feel like everybody who takes photos and edits them probably has a place where he posts these images, such as Instagram, Facebook, or maybe even TikTok. Who knows, if you make like some compilations of your stuff. And that also means that if you've posted for quite a while, you will have gained quite the audience on this platform. So what better way is there to get the presets out to the people that follow you and kind of like follow your journey and see what you're up to and like your posts than these people? Like, there's literally no one better, because they, first of all, they know you, or at least they follow you, so they know who you are. So they might also be happy to support you in any way they can. So because they're already interested in what you do and how you do it, and that they might be open to support you. That's all I'm saying. So don't think I'm just, it should be just for the money. And here you also have 2 options. You could either promote it on your own account, but there you might not get that huge selling effect, because people might not be interested in buying anything from you or the presets in general if you haven't posted about that already. So if you're just starting to post about your presets, people might think, okay, yeah, that's cool. And over time they might tend to buy your presets, but for now they're not following you for the presets and because you create them. And that means that they might not be as interested as if you would create your own account about presets. For example, I've created a account on Instagram. It's called NJ Presets, and I'm beginning to work at it and creating all those before and afters and posting them on there, and just to get a place where all the people that follow me are actually interested in the content that I put out. And that is going to be super important, because once that account grows as well, it's going to get way more engagement than if you will post it on your normal account. There you can add stories with a link, you can add it to your bio, you can promote it in your posts. videos, whatever you want to do. On Instagram right now, the best way to grow is creating reels. So if you just create a reel showing the before and after and it goes viral, you might get a few sales out of that because someone sees it and says, sick, I want to have that preset. So I do recommend creating your own account on Instagram. This also goes if you're a photographer and care about how your feed looks, so that it doesn't look all messed up with all the presets now. But again, this is just up to you. And this will conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if you want me to create some videos about Etsy and how to create stores and listings and all that, make sure to drop it in the comments. Also, do not forget to subscribe and like the video, which is even more important because out to more people and a bigger audience. So I'm really gonna try to get up onto the YouTube grind and make so many more videos all around these topics. So if you have any ideas or recommendations of what videos I should cover or do, whatever, drop them in the comments and I will do a video on that. I promise. Even if it's just one person saying it, I will make a video on that. So your ideas and thoughts are always welcome. You can always DM me on Instagram if you have any questions, again, under Niklas Juric. And that's all that there's to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned how to sell, or at least make money, passive income, good money with your photography skills and editing skills, whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And I'm hungry, so I'll go eat some dinner now. Thank you, and I see you in the next one. Peace.